Well, the word gatekeeper has a negative connotation in modern-day mixed martial arts, but if you are a divisional gatekeeper, it means that you are the test that the ranked fighter has to pass in order to get to that championship level. And most guys against the young Punisher Pedro Munhoz have not been able to pass that test, whether it's because of his Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, whether it's because of his patented leg kicks, or just the real power that he has in that right hand. Pedro Munhoz has a lot of different ways to get you out of there at 135 pounds. And in this particular matchup, he believes that his right hand will rule the day. Well, this is not your father's bantamweight division, right, DC? A lot of people would argue in this era, 135 pounds, 1 through 50 is the UFC's deepest division, and this is the champion who has emerged from that talented pack.
Yeah, it's a very tough weight class. I mean, you look at the top 15, and all these guys are so talented. But when you look at the champ, you can see that there's something different about him. It's in his swagger. It's in his abilities. It's in his idea that he is just so much better than everyone else. It's easy to poke holes in that unless he keeps winning, and that's exactly what he's done.
He's mastered the game, he's mastered the weight cut, he's got every skill in the book. Most believe it's gonna take a Herculean effort to dethrone that champion here tonight. Petr Yan, ladies and gentlemen, steps inside the octagon, he looks ready to go. And now our tail of the tape for this bantamweight championship fight. We go inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Pedro the Young Punisher Munhoz. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the World, Petr Munhoz.
Herb Dean, third party in the octagon tonight. All right, early round action here from the all-action Pedro Munhoz. Definitely don't want to look away from the TV when this man competes. He has fought nearly 20 times in the UFC, was undefeated when he came to the big show, and at one point, he had a stretch of 5 of 6 fights in which he was fighting a former or current undisputed UFC champion. Decent right hook attempt, but it's no good. Lands a nice jab there. All right, so Petr Yan at times a slow starter, finding the range here early tonight.
And that's out of the norm for Petr Yan. As you said, he's a guy that starts a bit slow because he always wants to process information. He's a professor.
Somehow his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Just over 3 minutes to go, round 1.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Look for him to throw that overhand here again. Oh, massive kick lands flush.
He sets up that leg kick beautiful.
Back and forth we go. Right hook to the head, block. Well, you got to think he might be trying to set up that overhand again. He's found a home for it all night long. Let's see if that holds true. Nice shot over the top there.
When he gets close and he throws, he lands.
Well, he misses with the left punch there. Appeared to be a good leg kick there by Munhoz. Picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Oh, big left.
Lands a solid kick right there. Nice body shot there.
Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything coming.
Just misses with the left hook. Under 20 seconds now to go. Mercifully, that is it for the round, and Munhoz has got a real significant cut above the eye. We'll see if the cut man can stop the bleeding. All right, let us now take a look back at some of the replays, Daniel, from that previous round, and he certainly has the hands and the feet going tonight as he caused a cut there in that previous round.
A lot of times you can't even dream this stuff up, where you fight this well. He has done everything right, and he opened up a massive cut over his opponent's eyes, and now you start to see the blood leak down into the eye, limiting his ability to try to slow him down.
All right, we will see how much that bleeding has stopped as we get ready for this next round. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters, big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
Just misses with the jab there. The cardio and the conditioning of Petr Munhoz is just absurd. I mean, this fight has just been a great showcase for him in all respects of mixed martial arts. Lands to the body there. And again to the body by Munhoz. Oh, man, it ain't Dikembe Mutombo, but... All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up. Oh, back and forth we go.
Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round two, definitely picking up the pace after round one. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round. And now a head kick to boot. Just missed with the straight left hand. Munhoz's head kick attempt, that one is blocked.
You know, that's a big thing whenever you're blocking high kicks, man. You cannot just take the brunt of that kick on one arm. You have to get that cross arm to try and guide that kick so you don't take all of it.
Just out of range with that right hand. Landed that left hook. Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range. Beautiful shovel uppercut there from Jan. Well, some fighters, when they get cracked in the mouth, they respond well. He got stunned earlier in the round and hasn't really recovered or gotten back into things.
People react differently, right? Some people just get back going. He's having a hard time building his way back into this fight.
Munhoz gets hit with a kick here. Let's see how he responds. Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch. Oh!
That leg kick hurt.
work it into a takedown. All right, round 3 coming up next. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up.
Don't stand there.
All right, DC, we'll get a few clips of the damage done in that previous round. That eye continues to be the main target.
I mean, he is getting hit in this position, and it's all about now where is the cut? Is it above the eye? Is it below the eye? But every time you get hit in that area, it is going to sting, and the bleeding will then cause issues to your sight. He's got to change something.
You ready to fight? You ready? Let's do it.
Round 3 of a possible 5. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Ooh, nice defense. I thought that punch might get through.
No, he is on Beat Street right now. He's seeing Tweety birds over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
Well, if you are a young striker, you could do a lot worse than watching this guy work on the feet, perhaps trying to set up another hook here.
Yes, he is. He's definitely trying to... He's hurt bad. He's got to be careful here.
All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
And once he got to the top, he started to land brutal ground and pound until the fight was called off. Just a dominant performance from the top position.
All right, we now go inside the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 48 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Petr Munhoz.
Well, he came in with a target on his back with a belt around his waist, and that is exactly the way he leaves. Successfully defends the bantamweight title by knockout.